Hello! Welcome to another episode of After School Kids Lab. Every Wednesday we post a video of us doing a fun craft, science experiment, skill, or game. This week we are going to be playing the game called Break the Ice, which can be done with supplies you probably have at home. Here are a few things you'll need to play Break the Ice.
To play this version of Break the Ice, you will first need a cup. You will also need a piece of Kleenex or facial tissue, a rubber band, a toothpick, a single die, it would be dice if there were 2 or more, and about 20 or more pennies. You start off the game by placing your tissue on top of the cup and securing it with a rubber band. You want it to be tight, but not so tight that it tears. Then place 1 penny on the tissue that is on the cup. Now you're ready to start the game. The goal of the game is to be the last person with at least 1 penny on your tissue. Each player will take a turn rolling the die. The number rolled will tell the player how many times to poke the tissue paper with their toothpick. The exception is the number 1. If the player rolls a 1, they must add a penny onto their tissue. The game continues until one player is the last one with at least 1 penny left suspended on their tissue. In other words, the last one to break the ice wins. Additional rules include players cannot move the pennies once they are on the tissue. The toothpick must be poked at least halfway into the tissue, and a player cannot poke in the same spot more than once. You will notice that at first, the holes make little impact on the tissue or ice in this game. As the game continues, however, the tissue paper will start to come apart, somewhat like the surface of ice cracking. Eventually, it will not be able to hold the accumulating pennies, and the ice will break. Now it's time for me to ask you some questions. After all, this is After School Kids or Ask Lab. When playing the Break the Ice game, did you find anything particularly tricky? I found it hard to make sure I was poking a new hole each time. If I accidentally went into a pre-existing hole, I had to try again. Did you have a strategy that helped you succeed at the game? Do you think it's better to spread out your holes in the tissue paper or keep them all in one place? This could be a very interesting science experiment too, we discovered. Last of all, can you think of any ways to make this game last longer or shorter? For example, if you wanted to make the game shorter, you could try using something heavier than pennies, like quarters. To make the game longer, you could try adding 2 pieces of tissue paper instead of 1. Let us know how you did playing Break the Ice. You can even post a comment, photo, or video on our Facebook page. We would love to hear about all of your After School Kids Lab experiences. And be sure to click the like button if you liked this video.
We hope you enjoy playing the game Break the Ice. Next week, we're going to be doing a levitation magic trick. Until then, bye!